Welcome to our channel, Urbana Chateau. This is Carol and Parma, and I'm their daughter Vivian. My parents sold their house in Colorado, both set out to fully retire, and decided to purchase a French provincial house in the same town that I'm completing my master's at the University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana. Renovating this quaint 1941 house will be the project we work on together until my parents can safely travel out of the U.S. to fulfill their dream of living and owning property in Europe. We will be renovating the foyer, staircase, and orangery, to name a few, in order to bring this home back to its former glory. Join us as we tackle projects, design interiors, and explore the beauty of this historical area in the Midwest.
Just get this to size first. So basically what you do is you want to make sure you hold it very firm, right, before you go down there and then start. See how smooth it is?
Yeah, nice.
And then we make sure we check it so there that it is perfectly square cut, and it is. If it is not, we have to calibrate it back to zero, from zero. So I need 19 inches from this one. And this piece, what I will do is I will get to measure 19 inches.
So are you going to do any mitered corners with this?
We will. That's why I want to make sure that I cut it and miter it first and then cut the straight edge later. So again, and then cut once, right?
Measure twice, cut once?
Yeah, 19 inches. And then when we take it back to make sure that it fits. But what we're gonna do is put this in first, and this is how it's gonna be, and then this is how this guy will come in, or it'll actually come in like that. So we'll have enough space.
Okay, it just looks
to play with, yeah. So we don't have to bring this forward. You know, if it was with the wainscot around, they would have had to bring the switches forward, for which we have to buy a separate gizmo. It's kind of called spacers.
Are we putting new switches inside there? They're so
Well,
dirty.
The problem with these old switches and new switches is that the wires will not be to code with the new switches, and therefore they say it's better to leave it like that until you get an electrician to properly install it. And that's what eventually we're gonna do.
What about the wallpaper?
The wallpaper is good, it's covered.
But will it need to be peeled up if we get new ones?
No. No, it'll be perfect.
It's gonna look good.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is a piece we... Okay. So in this technique of putting wainscot, what we do first is put the chair rail. All these are cut to size, and the height up to the bottom of the chair rail is 44 inches. When you butt this all the way to the top after you've glued it, it doesn't matter what the size is at the bottom. You just take a few nails so that the glue will dry out and hold the wainscot in place.
Rather than just going straight with Victorian, I got some Art Deco ideas that might blend with Victorian, because that's literally how it would have worked. Okay, so I'm going to go back to work.
Your shirt matches the
Oh,
wallpaper.
Can you prep up the glue for Vivian?
What do you mean?
Just cut that end and pump it up.
Oh, what do you mean cut the end and pump it up? So Viv, this is probably best to be done on concrete, but Herman, how do you retract it? How do you empty it? This is a little bit different.
The liver or the lever?
Okay, I don't know. You're gonna have to come to it because I don't understand. Look at this. Then you take this and you puncture.
Cut it and then puncture.
Did it work?
Now, just yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, this is very gooey stuff. This liquid nails. It is not any fun at all. And it dries fast. So here, you're all ready. I gotta go back to work. Oops.
We've cut out a hole for the vent, and now we have to cut out a hole for the outlet. It's kind of a pain in the butt. At some point, we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do with this mail slot. It's absolutely hideous. Feels like we should just get a new one, or some sort of new door for just this part. The outside nail slot is way higher, so inside it goes all the way down to the bottom there. Kind of see. This is nice, and this is original. So keeping this outside would be fine, but just replacing whatever's on the inside. It also just so happens to be an absolutely beautiful day. We do not get sunshine very often in the middle of winter in Illinois, so this is absolutely amazing. We're gonna have to take a break from our reno